Hi, teachers. Now, I am one of you guys, and I know that how it is, like, when you're being taught in MOE how to teach, there's a certain way of being taught. And we learn that system so as to teach the other students, but that doesn't mean that that might be up to date, you see. Now, one thing great about Mr. Daniel is this, that he has revolutionized the way you actually learning. It's a whole different system. I think a lot of us, what happens is we are so used to teaching the same way again and again. We always think that, our way is the best way. But he is what I call a troubleshooter. What he does is he goes in, he solves the problem, and then he comes out and he teaches you a bunch of teaching techniques that is really, really useful. I think this is something that MOE should actually take note of. And it is something that will be very, very useful for you as a tutor or a teacher. I think it's very useful stuff that he teaches. So there are a lot of things, like example he's taught me. One of the few examples would be is this thing called the priming effect, how you can actually get your students primed up before the class so that they are ready to absorb the knowledge that they are learning. So all the techniques and the tips. Now, I do notice that some tutors are not very keen on in terms of signing up with him because of his price, in terms of the what you call the cost of it. But again, you must remember that the multiplier effect, you might not feel it straight away, but across your classes, across every student that you come across, you are actually going to be helping them also. So don't get so phased by the value of it, but or the cost of it, but think more about how it can change your students' life and how you can turn around your students' life in terms of learning, because the old ways, I feel they should be got rid of. But his way, I would say, is really good, very up to date, and I think it's very useful for a lot of us. So if you're a tutor who's actually considering signing up with Mr. Daniel, definitely go with him. He's a definite choice. I think there are very few meta learning teachers out there who are as good as him. I would say, if any, I think he's the number one person here in Singapore at least. So if you're on the fence, definitely talk to him, have a chat. He will show you the way on how to be that better teacher or tutor.